Hey folks, and welcome back to part 3 of the Super Mario Brothers 3 playthrough. And this time we're in a world that I don't like, folks, really. It's the water world. Not really a big fan of this world. Number one, it has that fish. That fucking fish. That fish is here. And number two, this world seems to trend on far too long. I don't particularly mind water worlds in video games, but this one in particular just trails on far too long. It seems like it's one of the bigger worlds in this game that's available. But anyway, folks, I do thank you for joining me in part 3, and I hope you folks are having a great day so far. Me, life seems to tread on. But yeah, this part is obviously bigger than the other previous two parts. Because as I stated before, the world is just big. But I didn't know that this was here until this playthrough. Yeah, so I didn't know that this existed at all, because when I'm going through the this world in particular, I'm just blazing through it because, I'm just trying to get out of the way. And the squid, Mario physics is just weird. Him shooting fireballs underwater and him holding his breath that long. Jeez, Mario, you can do it all, man. Just amazing. You've been around for like, what, 30 plus years or so, and you're still kicking, man. So, kudos to you, dude. Kudos to you. But, anyway, this is one of the, more, at least in my opinion, more the breather levels. We're not dealing with that fish just yet. Uh, and no wonder I don't like the fish, like, period. In any Mario games, especially the one in well, the one in World isn't as you know, isn't as brutal. I want to say still threatening looking, but the one in 64 they managed to I think that one's Boss Bass or something like that, or Bertha. I get the names confused, but whichever one that one is with the shades, man, it's just oh man, when I saw him the first time, man, I almost shat my pants because me and this fish don't have good history. I mean, now at least that was the situation growing up, but now, man, I can care either less, man. I'm like that fish, it's just like bring it on, but I still have like one of the deep hatreds for the fish. And here, speaking of the fish, here he is right here. There's that fish. But anyway, I remember me and D, we were doing a sort of test playthrough with this. This was months ago while we were still like in the planning stages of doing the playthrough with this. Like I said, this was like almost a year ago actually. And he was laughing so much because I was just repeatedly struggling with this fish here. And oh man, it's just he was having a ball with it. But oh man, that mushroom, man, just messed me up. Besides, I don't know what determines that mushroom to go the way that it does, but man, it can be annoying sometimes when it just decides to dart to the left instead of coming to you. So yeah, that's pretty much of a killer and whatnot. But yeah, man, this fish is persistent. Jeez, man, like this fish don't know what else to do besides, I guess getting a snack. But you can always eat the other little fishes that next to you. I mean, don't fish eat smaller, smaller fish? Come on, game. Nah, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, folks, this world in particular, besides the fish problem or whatnot, as I stated before, it seems to drag on too long, but, it's still, this game is pretty much, this is still a game that I would go back today multiple times and just play. But this here castle is kind of a puzzle. All you have to do is go through the sixth door, or otherwise you'll just be looping repeatedly around this castle. Jump up here to this, take this door right here, and it'll lead you straight to Boom Boom. Yeah, so all you have to do is just defeat Boom Boom, and his castle explodes. But yeah, Boom Boom, I never really understand the concept of it. It's just a bulkier version of the Koopa Troopa or whatnot. I don't know. It's just Boom Boom. and that's such a weird name. I don't even know if that's his actual name. I think it is. People have been calling him Boom Boom, so I'm gonna call him Boom Boom. Boom Boom. But anyway, folks, yeah, this game right here, as I stated before multiple times, I believe so. Um, as I stated before, is one of the best NES games, and I'm saying that wholeheartedly, in my opinion, because like I stated before, I before going through the whole back in 1995, before getting the PlayStation, I had a Nintendo and Super Nintendo. I was fortunate enough because my mom, she was, I wouldn't say, I don't, hmm, I don't know if she was a gamer. I would say still classify her as being a gamer because she played games. She just played Mario, so I would classify her as being a gamer. So I mean, it's nothing that really rules her out not being one. But she played the crap out of the Mario Brothers series. It's the only game that she would play besides besides Tetris and Pac-Man. But that's like any like old folks that will play games these days. They just tend to play those. Just in particular, they'll go and play those games. Like my aunt, if she play games, she'll go to like Pac-Man or something like that. But that's what the older folks tends to play because that's what they grew up with. But I'm not really any trying to pick on anybody because of the type of games they play and whatnot. I mean, if you want to play Pac-Man, play it to your heart's content. Now, I mean, I had no problem with you playing that. If that's the game you grew up with, hey, go for it. But anyway, I stated before it was a guide online that'll show you like how to get perfects on all those. And like during our test playthrough, D pretty much we made sure we got a perfect on all those. But yeah, the reason why I'm checking these blocks is because sometimes it's rare. It can contain a power up. So I'm gonna be checking that. And right when I got it, the freaking gate opened back up. It's like every time you complete a world, the gate open and closes, and it's kind of annoying. But you got to do whatever you got to do. I guess it's just a stage gimmick. And yeah, I remember when I was a kid, man, seeing that thing underwater, I almost shat my pants, man. That was like, holy crap. Like, I wasn't expecting to see that thing underwater at all. Like, it made sense, because it's a fish, but, sheesh, man. Like, I thought that thing was just gonna swallow me whole. That was my first impression of that thing. It's just like, please don't eat me. Sheesh. Or we was gonna have, like, it would have been kind of cool, but kind of nerve-wracking at the same time. I guess because I'm a sick freak, but it would have been, it would have been cool, like if it was like a sort of chase sequence underwater with this thing. I mean, it'll make the level go by faster. I mean, it would have made sense, but yeah, like the first time I seen that thing, I was just initial, initial just freak out reaction. But yeah, I forgot to mention in the previous parts, like if you collect 5 of these certain little cards at the end, you'll be equivalent with bonus lives. And if you match them up, like if you get 3 stars, you'll get whatever equivalent to, I think it's like the fire flower. No, the mushroom is 2. They all might be 5 if you just match them up. But if you just get 3 random cards, it's gonna be extra life each time. But yeah, I'm just trying to decide which world to go to next because I really don't want to do 6 at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this boat. And if you come over here, you go to the land of goodies. So I'm gonna be chilling on this little island right here for a while. So I go around and collect the goodies that I so rightfully deserve from playing with this, especially this game. You're gonna need every power up that you can get because later on in the levels, and I'm talking about particularly level world 7 and 8, is when the game just decided to, hey, let's stop being nice. We've been 6 worlds with them nice. Let's go ahead and just crank that level up to hard. Just like extra hard. So Yeah, you're definitely gonna need as much power-ups as you get, but this game is not really, as I stated before, it's not hard as long as you practice it and you get a mental like image in your head of the levels that you know, if you keep playing a level over and over, it's gonna kind of get stuck in your head. And the thing is, like, I have this game on the virtual console. Um, yeah, the virtual console for the 3DS. And I keep playing it like a level over and over because I have the save state features that it has on there, which is a really nice addition, by the way. And I keep playing it over and over because I want to get my mind memorized with the stage and whatnot. But yeah, in order to get there to where that castle is, and I'm pretty sure that plenty of Let's Players pointed this out, but I just want to join the club. That island where that castle was at is modeled after Japan. But anyway, enough with that. But geez, yeah, you got to take a tunnel to get to that castle. You just can't go there. You have to complete the levels within the stage first, and that was making me nervous as crap. It really, it really was. That thing is all over World 5, and that's gonna just suck. You'll see what I mean when we get to World 5. And if I sound tired, as I stated before, I do want to apologize. Still pretty late, where I am, so I'd rather trade the fire for, oh man, I messed up there, big time. I don't know what I did, I just messed up. But, yeah, this gimmick here is just, oh man, I wish at this moment, I wish I had a cloud item. A cloud item allows you to skip a level. And one of my greatest moments, like watching another Let's Player, is when Elliot from the Super Gamer Brothers had a cloud item and he misused it and it caused John to rage out so hard. That was great. And what I mean by misuse is that the cloud item is used to skip a level whenever you have it in your possession. If you want to skip a level that's too hard or you just don't feel like dealing with it, the cloud item lets you, allows you to do that. What Elliot did is he selected the cloud item, and instead of skipping the level that he was intended to skip, he just went ahead and went into the level anyway, pretty much just making him using the cloud item pretty useless at that point. So it caused John to rage, and that was hilarious to me because he misused it. And not only that, but in the level he ended up dying anyway, so total misuse on his part. But the kid, I got a feeling that the kid will get better. Hopefully he'll get better. His 2D Mario game, his 2D Mario days are over. I don't think they're making any more 2D Mario games. But this enemy right here is known as Spike. And the reason why he's known as Spike is because he throws spike balls at you. I'm guessing that's the reason why they call him that. But anyway, that enemy is annoying. He really is. So be careful around this guy and don't stay around this guy too long. But yeah, because he throw those right there, and yeah, they could cause you to pretty much lose your life pretty quickly. So just be careful around these guys, and they pulling off dickish. Why do they do that every time? Like when towards the end of the level, they want to throw that curveball at you, man. It's not cool, Nintendo. Not cool. But I believe this is another stage with the fish once again. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's take care of you right quick. Get you out the way. The cool thing is that if you got as long as you got a fire flower, you'll be okay, because you could just shoot the fish down. And I'm getting a little careless here with this fish, but yeah, you can use that to pretty much just go at a leisure pace, folks. As long as you stay above high ground where the fish can't get you, this stage will be pretty much pretty easy, as long as you keep your cool and you don't sink like this. And now the pressure's on with this stupid fish. And here's the part where I messed up at. I hit this, and me being look at that, double KO. I screwed up so bad there. Oh man, I screwed up so bad there. That was just, oh man, that was amazingly awesome though. I can't deny that fact. But oh man, that was just, oh, that was awesome, but embarrassing at the same time. I was like, oh man, I facepalmed when I did that, cause oh man, like I guess the hit detection or the hitbox. I don't know what went there, but yeah, these things right here is kind of creepy looking with the boos. I don't really know what those are, but they are just freaky looking. And when I first seen that, like this part right here is really tense because if you mess up just once, it's just pretty much just bye bye whatever power up you got. And Boom Boom's back, and wow, that was just pathetic. But yeah, Boom Boom can fly now. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be able to take Boom Boom out with the quickness, folks. You really do, cause he can fly now. So that makes the battle with Boom Boom a little more intense than what it needs to be. We're not quite finished yet. We still got a few more levels to tackle before we're completely done with this world. We have to, of course, tackle level 9, as we can see at the bottom of the screen, but we gotta tackle that level 8 first before we can get to 9. I believe 8 is in the way of 9, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see in just a few moments here. Yeah, 8's in the way. But like I stated before, if you have a cloud item, you can use it to skip it. But I'm just gonna say, you know what? And I had to, if you noticed, I did a little edit there because man, this fish was kicking my butt. Like I don't know what I was doing wrong. Look at that close encounter right there, and of course I'm surprised that the hitbox didn't count it as me being, you know, swallowed by the fish. So I got lucky on that, but. Yeah, this fish was kicking my butt. It took a good chunk of lives from me. Not that many, but it was kicking my butt. It really was. This fish, whoa! This fish ain't no joke. And if D's watching this, he's probably laughing his butt off right now. You jerk. It's all good though, man. Maybe we'll tackle this again in the future. You know, in the far future. We'll probably give this another shot. We'll probably like live stream it or something like that. And that card, you know I'm going to this card, folks. I'm gonna be doing this almost every time I see it, so kind of get used to it. I mean, why not? Free power-ups, man. Everybody enjoy that. And I'm as daunting as my memory is. I found myself surprised remembering where some of these power-ups were. So yeah, if you get all of them. Yeah, it just moves on to the next game. So, infinite number of chances to get power-ups and stuff like that. And with D, he was getting the majority of the power-ups when we was doing the playthrough. So he felt bad for me, so he let me do the little card matching game or whatnot. But, you know, it's really not, it's not a competition. Well, it could be, but you guys are just completing the levels pretty much at the same time. But yeah, we got these enemies aren't really new. The bombs, they appeared in Mario Brothers 2 USA. Like I said, that game, I'm not tackling Mario 2 at all. Maybe in the future, but as for now, no. I just wanted to get on to something that I know I can beat easily, or at least have a good time with. So and that game is this game right here, folks. Beautiful game, beautiful game. I'll get more into it, why I love it so much, you know, towards the end of the playthrough, as I usually do. But yeah, I was just being curious and wanted to know what was over here because I never really explored this section right here when I'm playing the when I'm going through like my original quest and whatnot. I'm just blazing through this game as fast as I can, but I was a little curious, but I just decided, you know what, I just need to get a move on, you know, and it just seems like it's just more platforming that way. Maybe it's another tunnel that brings you here and you end up going on that side, but yeah, I just wanted to know, at least for a little bit. But yeah, this part right here I kind of screwed up on because I thought the fish was gonna go up a little higher, and it didn't, and it completely screwed me over. So yeah. But anyway, we're done with that level, and the fish nightmare is over for now. So we'll see that jerk again. I'm pretty sure of it. But anyway, yeah, so as we're done with that, we can now transverse and go through these levels right here, and now we're to the castle stage. Right here, world 3. I believe Wendy's in charge of this world, if I'm not mistaken. It's either this world or the next world. I think it's this world, though. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out when we get to the end, but I hate fighting Wendy. Um, I'll say why when we actually, if it is Wendy this one. But yeah, man, these castles or these battleship themes. I don't think I mentioned this the last part, but they are brutal. They're throwing everything at you. I mean, they're supposed to, because it's the last. Whoa, it's kind of close there. They're supposed to because it's the last stage of the level and it's potentially the boss level. But jeez, man, like, oh man, you're throwing so much. And I hate this thing right here, especially with the controller that I have. It makes it really difficult to do it. But yeah, they just throwing everything they possibly can with you with these ships anyway. So, and once again, man, those things, man, they are annoying. Like, but anyway, yeah, it makes sense as I stated before. But anyway, let's do this. Let's see who we're fighting. Yeah, it's Wendy. I thought so. Yeah, the reason why I hate fighting Wendy is because those hula hoop things that she throws at you. Look at that. Look at that. But those hula hoop things that she throws at you, it's just, man, they're all over the place, and I think she could throw a multiple of 3. But anyway, yeah, I just decided to jump cut because I didn't want you guys going through me repeating the ship process, so I just decided to cut that out. But anyway, we defeated Wendy, and now we're going to a world that everybody likes for some apparent reason. I don't really care for it. Look, it's Mario. It's myself. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna be going through World 4 and why everybody loves it so much. But anyway, that's gonna be on part 4 and all the greatness that's gonna be in World 4. I don't really understand the music box. That's such a useless item, folks. It to me it is. All it does is just put the little Hammer Brothers that be roaming across the screen. It puts them to sleep. But anyway, folks, that's gonna do it. You folks have a nice day and take care. See ya.